Hola, bienvenidos al podcast del capítulo de jóvenes profesionales de la Asociación Americana de Geólogos Petroleros, AAPG, en Bolivia.
Welcome to our podcast of Young Professional Bolivian chapter to the segment Leaders. We are super happy to have you here and feel free to answer our question with all freedom, okay? So my name is Paola. I'm a YPFB Ministry Liaison from my chapter. Rolando.
Hi guys, my name is Rolando. I'm a volunteer in the chapter of the Young Professionals in Bolivia.
Our guests are Kayleigh Becker from Suriname, Julia Mérida from Mexico, Gabriel Brose from Brazil, and Yurisan Taquichiri from Bolivia. All of these guys are student leaders of the student chapter of their countries. So we will start the questions now. Kayleigh, give us a brief summary of your career as a student.
Hi everyone, it's nice to see you again after some time, and a brief summary of my career as a student. In Suriname, a bachelor degree is 3 years, but I've learned that it takes longer than that, not only in Suriname but also in other countries. It all depends on many factors, but because of the pandemic, that's now also added to the list. As you know, our course requires a lot of field work, but because of the pandemic, we are a little behind in that area. And though the pandemic is somewhat controlled in Suriname, right now we already plan an excursion at the end of August. Hopefully all goes well and it will actually take place. And if I pass all of my exams on time and the pandemic remains like it is now, I hope I'll finish my bachelor in 2024. Thank you.
So Julia, give us a brief summary of your career as a student.
Hi, I'm from Mexico, Vice President of the student chapter. I'm a geologist. Just tomorrow marks 1 month since I finished my degree. My graduation will be in July. And for now, my plans are finish my thesis to get my title and also start giving an internship in a company. And for now, I am also taking a course of formation evaluation, and I'm working on the chapter. That's all.
Okay, Gabriel, same question.
Hi, everybody. Nice to meet you again, even in virtual. I got into university about 2026, and since then I've been working with many themes. I worked with coals, and I worked with volcanic rocks, and now I'm working about porosity and permeability analysis on volcanic rocks in my university. So this is the theme of my thesis that I will present next month, July, and finally I can finish my graduation. Thank you.
Perfect. Yuri-san, say question.
Hello, hi guys. It's very good to see you again. And good afternoon to all who listen this geologic podcast. I am Yurisan Taquichiri, and I am a student of geological engineering at the Technical University of Oruro. And also I am a student of environmental engineering at Universidad de Bolivia. So I am hoping to end my 2 careers next year. That's all.
Hey guys, well, now in the same order like before, this question goes to everyone. What was your motivation to study your career, and how did you get to know the AAPG and its chapter in your country? Let's start with Kayleigh again.
Yes, motivation to study my career. If I'm completely honest, this course wasn't my first option. I wanted to study to become a physiotherapist. To study something in the medical world in Suriname, you need to have very high grades for subjects like biology, math, chemistry, and physics. Sadly, I didn't have a very good grade for physics, so I eventually chose geosciences because they told me that you could later work in the oil and gas sector. And in Suriname, the biggest oil company is Staatsolie. But now I've learned there are also many other companies out there. So my focus isn't only to work at Staatsolie. What I like most about my profession is the fact there are still many people in my country that don't really know about this course. So when I tell them about it, they're very surprised. And the ones that do know about this profession, they motivate me to finish it because we all know that the oil and gas sector is booming right now. So I'm actually really looking forward to graduate.
Okay, now let's go with Julia.
Okay, I knew about APG from the student chapters, and I knew about the student chapters from my advisor, who was also my teacher. And the chapter in the UO is quite recent. It is 3 years old, and it motivated me a lot to join and to see the work that my partners from the past years were beginning to do. I began to integrate with them. I was working for a long time, like unofficially, and then I become a member. I remember that when I sent my application for the summit, I had been waiting for my membership to be approved for about 2 months. And so I had to send an email for they to approve me urgently to be able to apply. So, but in short, I heard about chapters. I love the idea of this kind of work, and I joined. That's all.
Great. Now, Gabriel, please.
Okay, I knew APG from our chapter in Universidade Federal do Rio Grande do Sul, or Federal University of Rio Grande do Sul in southern Brazil. Since then, I could accompany some activities like courses, like talks, since 2026, but just only on 2019, I joined to AAPG, and since 2020, I was in chapter executive committee, first as secretary, and I am since last year as president. So the chapter is a big opportunity to us to meet people like you, people in the industry with a lot of a lot of lessons to learn to us. This is all.
Now, Yurisan, please.
Well, I had the opportunity to know about the AAPG thanks to a group of students led by Wara Arcecheca, who was the first president of the AAPG in my university. And well, my motivation to join this great association was the curiosity, the idea of learning more about the geosciences and to know more about it from the hand of professionals from Latin American and the Caribbean simply blew my mind. And I decided to join.
Okay, guys, now moving on to the next part, we're going to talk about your experience at the Leadership Summit 2022. So let's start with Julia. What expectations did you have of the Leadership Summit 2022 prior to your participation?
Well, that's a good one. Of course, I had high expectation, but it was so much more than I expected. No one from my university had ever been chosen for summit, so I have no idea of what to expect. We have no idea, and I was expecting like perhaps technical talks and some activities, dynamics, and at the end, it turned out to be one of the best experience I've ever had. So it was a big surprise. That's the answer.
Yurisan, What did you like or highlight about the event and why?
I don't know where to start. I love knowing more about the transition energies. That really got me. Now I keep reading articles, watching videos about the energy transition because it is a reality that our planet needs, environmentally speaking. But I can leave aside the other talk that we recite. Today I have more critical thinking and well, something in general that speaking with the other participants of the Leadership Summit is that the magazines today I have more confidence in myself. That really changed my life. That's all.
Right, the next one is for Kayleigh. Did the event get to reach your expectations?
I didn't have any specific expectations. It did make me feel different when I returned back to Suriname. I felt like the person I was when I arrived in Colombia and the person who came back to Suriname were there's like same person but with a different mindset and a different point of view.
Gabriel, the preparation of the Leadership Summit 2022 represent an arduous task. What message could you leave to the organization committee and the AAPG after your participation?
I would like to say thank you and continue to do that. It's an incredible opportunity for all of us that entering the industry in petroleum area. This is an opportunity too for make us better as person and as leaders in our chapters or in our companies in the present and in the future. So my message is continue to do it. It's very, very important. It's fantastic experience, personal and professional.
Great answer. Now, we will turn to your learning and vision after the Leadership Summit 2022. Well, this question is for both of you, Julia and Yurisan. What was your biggest lesson from the Leadership Summit 2022? Explain a personal and a professional aspect.
Okay, I want to say it in one sentence. I have confidence in myself. Personally speaking, I feel good with me and I want to go ahead. Professionally speaking, giving value to my work, giving value to my opinion, because it helps me to be better in the activities that I perform.
Professional, being able to understand how the industry works today and what we should expect and know to start integrating ourselves in it. I think they gave us a very broad and real picture of how the world is now, and that was a great lesson. And about personal, I think that it was giving myself the value I deserve as a person, and also being aware of all the things that I can achieve.
Okay, good. So now is the turn of Gabriel. Do you think you discovered or reaffirmed some of your personal leadership skills?
I think I discovered many, discovered many that I never would know. Not just in Maga session, I discovered many things that I never ever think about it. But I could reaffirm so many things too, qualities and not qualities, not too good qualities, but we are always improving. This is the principle. We are students. We are formation we are in a formation process. So the person that I was before Summit, it's not the same as Kayleigh said, the person that go out of Summit. Né? So it's a fantastic opportunity. It's changed a lot of things for me and for my vision of the chapters for itself.
Okay, perfect, Gabriel. Kayleigh, from your perspective, what is a leader? Does a leader see himself reflected in multiple scenarios?
Yes, to me, in my opinion, a leader is someone who has a positive influence on people, whether they are in a leadership position or not. So it doesn't matter in what environment they find themselves in. They can organize well and they inspire others to do better and become leaders themselves.
Julia, do you think that one is born as a leader or one becomes a leader in the journey of life?
That's a good question. Actually, I didn't see myself. See myself as a leader until Summit. I have no idea that I can be a leader. So I think it can be both things. Some people just had this mindset since they born, like they feel this way. But some people need to discover, like my case, I needed to know that I could be a leader. So I think that it depends on the person. That's what
All right, the next one is for Gabriel again. How do you think the success of a leader is measured?
The success of a leader is how many leaders that leader can form. So the leader has to be give inspiration to people, has to give opportunity to people to improve. So this is the most important thing about leaders. I don't, in this case, I don't know if I am a real leader in this case, but we are always trying. So this is the most important, trying to formate leaders in every place that we are, even in the university, even in a job or in a group. So let's keep trying, but this is the most important.
Good. And now, Yuri-san, do you think leadership skills could be developed in any setting?
And definitely, I believe that a leader, for a true leader, a stage is the least important thing. We have an objective. We must go ahead. So the leader is going to be always ahead with the team.
So, Julia, what do you think is the importance of networking and how would you develop it?
Okay, I think that it's very important. Relationships are like a big part of the work. And yesterday, the teacher from the course tells that we as professionals are like half knowledge and skills and all of that, and the other half are our relationships. Actually, in the industry, it is a fundamental part if we want to succeed, because everybody needs from everybody.
Kayleigh, do you think that after the Leadership Summit 2022, your leadership and professional relationship skills improved? How did you see this improvement reflected?
After the leadership summit, when I arrived back in Suriname, I became sick. And then I had my exam period and 2 days where I went on excursion. So right now, I think because of the heavy and busy period I had the past 2 to 3 months, I'm actually a little demotivated. I think it's probably a burnout. And in my opinion, I haven't seen much of an improvement regarding my leadership skills because I didn't really have the opportunity to implement all the skills I've harnessed at the summit. But I definitely think that in future projects and working with um, my team members and all on projects, I think I will definitely see the improvement. So I hope to see that soon.
Great. Now, Yuri-san, for you, these questions again. How would you apply what you learned from the Summit 2022 at university or at work?
Well, I will apply it trying to help my colleagues. If I feel that someone is depressing, I go and try to understand them. I try to make them feel better. The mega sessions help me with that. I think it is vital that one could feel good to 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 get ahead.
Okay, this goes for Gabriel and Kayleigh. First, Gabriel, how would you apply the leadership learned in your society, chapter, or organization?
I think there are many things that we can apply or would like to apply. But I think the most important thing is to work with different profiles. Also, teach them how to work with different profiles. So in Maga session, we learned that different profiles exist, of course, but we can work together. So we have to teach our groups, because the things may sometimes are not too easy, but with this we can make it the relationship between us much better. So I think this is a thing that I can apply immediately in our chapter.
Okay, Kayleigh, what about you?
Yes, I think first and foremost, I would urge the other students to participate in the upcoming summits so they could also find out what type of leader they are and what characteristics they have. I would observe the people I work with, what are the strongest assets and what can be worked on to see how we can work together and get the best results afterwards. Just like Gabriel said, there are different people out there, so you need to have different leadership styles. And now that I'm aware what type of leader I am and what characteristics I have, I could harness those and bring the best I have to the table, whether it's in my chapter, my work, my community, or any other type of organization.
Okay, guys. Well, this was the interview today. Thank you, guys. You gave terrific answers. You are amazing people. So please say goodbye in your own words. So let's start with Gabriel.
Oh, thank you, AAPG, young professionals of Bolivia. Thank you for this opportunity. It's an honor to be here with you and see you once again. It's good to discuss some things with you about Leadership Summit, about our lives, about our chapters. So I've learned a lot in this event and hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Yurisan.
Well, I want to say thank you to all of you. Thanks for your time. And principally, thanks to the AAPG for this amazing opportunity. APG, you are the best. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Yurisan. Julia.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the invitation. It's really nice to see you again. I miss you, and thank you. It was nice to remember and all the things that I learned. And I think that we can see each other maybe again. And so thank you. Thank you for this.
Okay, Kayleigh, your goodbye words.
Yes, thank you, Paula, for inviting me to do this podcast. It's great to see some of you again, and it was really emotional to see the post that it's already been a month that we last saw each other. So hopefully in the near future, I get to meet you guys again, even if it's in your own country. So if I plan to travel in one of those countries, I will definitely send you guys a message, and hope to connect soon again.
Rolando?
Yes, thank you guys for being here. It was nice to meet you all. And we will see you in another occasion. And feel free to come to our country, or feel free. That's all.
Super happy to see you all again. I hope we can have some informal meeting with all the guys. I don't know, not exactly serious. So maybe we can see us again in that kind of meeting. Okay, let's try to organize that. Okay, guys. So thank you very much for accept this invitation. Hope to see you soon. And as Rolando said, feel free to connect us anytime for any activity. We are very open to cooperate in different topics, okay? So thank you, guys. Nice to see you again. Bye.
Thank you for that. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Bye, guys.